Hey guys, welcome back to another Swiss01 video, and today we are back in Aerofly FS 2020. Now, Telluride Airport is in Colorado, which makes sense because this airport is in the middle of the mountains at quite a high elevation. This is at 9,000 feet, and to anyone that knows a bit about aviation, that will ring a bell here, because that is a very high elevation, especially for an airplane, which means that you need a very, very long runway. Is this runway long though? Meh. This is not a long runway, considering the elevation of this airport. Now, normally the highest airports in the world also have the longest runways in the world, but this is definitely not the longest runway. This is only a 6,900 feet runway. Normally that is kind of enough to fly a 737 in here, totally, but we have to consider the elevation, so let's check this airport out and maybe talk about why many people say it's the most challenging airport in the US. Now, something that this airport definitely is the highest airport when it comes to elevation, because obviously we can tell that by numbers. This is the highest commercial airport in the US. Let's just go ahead and take off. This is a King Air. King Airs are really nice though. Now, I'm pretty sure we're gonna survive even without flaps. There we go. Oof, that's quite an unstable flight, isn't it? But we were actually able to take off. Obviously, this is quite a small aircraft. The King Air is very nice though. You gotta say that. There you go. That was a successful takeoff. No worries about that. Even though I kind of almost rolled off the runway, but that's a whole nother story. Now, let's check out another aircraft, maybe a bigger one. How about a Learjet 45? That's kind of a bigger private jet. So let's see how this works, right? Are we able to take off here? I'm quite sure this is still not the biggest plane, right? Let's check it out. Let's use some flaps. There we go. You gotta say that Aerofly FS 2020 has some very nice cockpit graphics, right? I don't think this will be as much of a problem. Now, obviously, the runway length is not the only challenge that this airport has. I mean, obviously, this is surrounded by mountains, so the approach is very hard. You obviously have to, kind of, slip through the mountains there and do some stuff, to land, right? Now, another problem is that if you overrun that shorter runway, you can already tell on the other side of the runway that you will simply fall off, which is something that might not be too comfortable. Let's try another aircraft, right? Let's also try landing for once. So I think the A320 will not have many issues landing there, I guess. Let's try it. Now, let's land so that if we overrun, the cliff, right? Okay, so here we are on the A320. Yeah, I can tell that also clouds can be a big issue here. Now, this landing won't be too good because I'm very newbie when it comes to controlling an airplane with my mobile phone. Let's see if I can make this. I cannot even see the runway because of the clouds. I don't think there is even ILS in real life here. So, yeah, this does not look too bad. Okay, that was quite a butter landing, wasn't it? Let's try braking, right? Huh, what a disappointing landing, right? Let's check out that landing, though. I kind of want to see that, even though we did not crash. Oof, that was kind of certified butter. I mean, it was not perfect on center line, but now obviously the A320 is quite a small plane compared to the other plane that I have in this sim, so let's check those out. How about a 737-500? That is not too different from the A320, but it's a bit bigger. Let's check it out. Now, the problem about starting from this side is obviously that the runway kind of goes up at the end of the other side, as you can see, and that won't make the takeoff easier. Yeah, the 737-500 is actually looks kind of alright. Probably safer than the Max anyway. I think we will be able to take off. We have normal rotate speeds. Yep, that was a good takeoff, wasn't it? Even though that was a bit closer than I wanted to be. Let's check it out. That was still acceptable. How about the, I don't know, the 747-400? Now we will actually run into some issues, I guess, right? Then we're gonna choose Air Canada because Air Canada sucks. Let's go ahead. Let's try taking off again. Hope that this works, right? Maybe we can rotate soon enough. Yes, no, yes, no, 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 no. That's what I mean by cliff. Oh, we're gonna fall. We're gonna fall. We're gonna fall. We're gonna fall. Oh, Jesus. Let's check out that takeoff. That didn't work out, right? Now, as you can see right here, we were barely rotating when the runway ended, and this is what I mean by cliff. Doesn't look too welcoming, right? Oh, we just died there. Now then, let's try the 777-300. The 777 is actually longer than the 747-400, so we will have a worse chance at making it, right? Let's try landing it as well. It's just super nice to land the 777-300. That was not a butter. That was not a butter landing. No, that was not good. Let's try stopping, though. Should not be too hard. Stopping is not really the problem with altitude. It's more about takeoff, really. For some reason, the PAPI lights want us to go very, very low. Oof, that was not even properly on the runway, but who cares? Now then, let's try the A380. Let's just try taking this one off. Now, I really like Aerofly FS 2020. I should probably check out the desktop version of this. I mean, the mobile version is already amazing, so who knows? All right, so here we are. Let's dive. And this cockpit is another quite an amazing cockpit. Everything works, right? Oh, yeah, I just changed something there, but who cares? We're just taking off. All right, 130 knots, 40 knots. Now, actually, now we would be able to rotate, but okay, that was a good takeoff. Not too bad. But again, you just don't want to overrun at this airport. So yeah, guys, thank you for watching today's video, and I'll see you tomorrow. As always, good night.